Brad Baker. Russell Long. Daniel McQuarrie. Ethan Slope. Austin Willoughby. James Ward.
All right, so the next one is a required merit badge. So as you're looking at the merit badges, you'll see that there's a different color around the outside of the required merit badges versus regulars. The regular is a lime green. Required merit badges, when you see them on the sash, remember I said we got to have 11 required merit badges. Those are sober in color. Some of them are, for example, with swimming, you either got to earn the swimming merit badge or the hiking merit badge. It's one or the other, right? So you'll see a multitude of those, more than 11, on somebody's uniform at times that have it silver around the outside. So the next one is required to be an Eagle Scout, and it's quite a sophisticated merit badge to earn. They've got to keep track of their physical fitness, and they've got to make progress in building some times, running times, and they've got to build their fitness activity as they go through about a 90-day time period. So I want to introduce Jonah Pfeiffer and Brad Baker. Congratulations.
For Scouting Heritage, we're going to get James Ward up here. For Bowman, can we get Austin Willoughby?
Okay, so that's all the merit badges we have. If you think that you had earned a merit badge and you didn't receive one tonight, please see your merit badge counselor, because they actually filled out the roster of merit badges that we gave out. All right, so if you have any concerns about that, please see them, and we'll take a look at it. We do have another award that we're going to hand out tonight, and this is a winter camping award, but I only have a couple of these here. And basically what I'm going to give you is an iron-on patch for earning your polar bear outside. This will get ironed onto a t-shirt or whatever, a Class B shirt that you can wear. When we come in here on Mondays, typically we don't have our uniforms on because we're going to be doing something outside, and you can use this on a Class B type shirt, right? So, and we're going to give this out to the guys that spent the first 24 hours outside in some cold weather. So basically what happened was we were going to go to the Klondike Derby, which we love to do, and it was canceled, right, at the last minute. And so we went out to our farm in Buckeye, where we spent the night in a snowstorm anyway, and the next day we had sleds, and that's all we did was we went sledding all day. Wasn't that great? All right, so James, why don't you bring up your patrol? Because I know all of you guys, this is the first time. Some of the guys in the group have already got this, so I'm not going to give this out to everybody that was there that day, but all of you guys were there that day, right? Yeah. All right, so you want to hand up for them. All right, so is it out of the older group? Is there anybody that didn't get that badge ever? Earl, why don't you come on up here, because you didn't get this with us, so why don't you come on up here? Anybody out of the older group that was there that day that didn't get one of these already? So the last one is for Chris. Chris, you want to come up? Y'all can be seated. Except for Chris, he can stay up here. So, know, over the course of the last quarter, we've had a lot of events, a lot of camping. Guys have gone everywhere. You know, merit badge fairs all over central Kentucky. And Chris was one that took them there. You know, he certainly has stepped up and done some things that I couldn't do based on time. So not only do I want to honor Chris, but I want to honor all of our leaders. So Bob and Devin, you guys want to come up too? Here real quick. So Devin, you know, turned 18 last summer. He went on the big trip that we took out to Glacier National Park and became an Assistant Scoutmaster in the fall. And then Bob has been our committee chairperson, acting as an Assistant Scoutmaster for like 7 years now. But we didn't have a big enough troop where that person was always needed. And sometimes his son was involved in, you know, the boards of review, so Bob couldn't be on them anyway. So these guys have really made this troop work, and without them, we wouldn't be what we are today. So stand up and give them a round of applause, guys.